Boxing King Media. Delighted to be joined by Sugar Hill. We know it's a big event when Sugar Hill is in town. Am I right?
Okay, I like that. I like the way that sounded. I'll take that. I'm gonna have to remember that. So anytime there's a big event and I'm not there, it ain't big.
That's it. Because most people assume when you're not here, Tyson, there's no real fight happening, there's no real date. But when you're here, we know this is on, it's game time. First thing I want to ask you about Sugar is,
Because I live by those words. I preach those words. If it's not a press conference, it ain't a fight happening. That's just the way I've been raised by Emmanuel. The fight game, and things can happen. Anything can happen. So, yeah, there's been a press conference, and we are ready to go. October the 28th.
that's actually a fact because you always refuse to speak unless the press conference happens. First thing I want to ask you about is Tyson's shape. They just showed, they said
He's looking lovely, isn't he?
yeah,
He's looking just right for the taking.
he said he's 20 stone or 5 pounds, and to my understanding, he's like over a stone from his last fight. Is that much of a concern?
No, not at all. Listen, Tyson stays in shape. He's always training. Um, it's okay to put on a little bit of weight in between the fights. The thing is not to get too overweight. So the weight he's at is completely workable for him to get himself back into shape. Not a problem. He likes to work hard, so that's the reason why it's time to take time off. Take some time off. Let your body not go, but let yourself gain a little bit of weight so you have a goal to come back to. That's what he loves to do. He likes having goals, and keeps him just right.
The obvious question for you, Sugar, is how do you prepare for a guy that you've never, I know you've seen him fight, but you've never seen him box?
You can just prepare for him the best you know how to prepare for. You can't watch any boxing tapes or film of him. You just have to go out there and be the best that you can be. Be fundamentally sound, be sharp, be alert, and go in there and get the knockout, get the job done. Because this is one of those fights, as I always say, that one punch in the heavyweight division changes it all. So it's best to just go out there and land that first punch and get it over with.
You're a boxing man through and through. What do you make of this fight? Obviously, it's had a bit of criticism. What do you make of it?
I'm ecstatic about it. I'm happy for it. It's an opportunity for Tyson to fight. Tyson wants to fight, and a lot of times he's not able to fight. There's fights that's being made or negotiations, and those things don't come to fruition. This one did, and it is, so I'm very happy for him. He just wants to fight. He's been offered, I guess they've been doing negotiations with other boxers and things like that, but a fight is a fight. It's entertainment. You got the baddest UFC guy with the baddest boxer, and this is going to prove like who's the baddest boxer in the UFC.
Definitely. Well, talking of that, Mayweather McGregor did 4.3 million buys. From your experience, do you think this could break that?
It possibly could. This is entertainment, and this is the heavyweight division. So the heavyweight division is the baddest division in boxing. It's the granddaddy division. So this could possibly break that, and do big numbers. You got it's entertainment, and people want still, regardless if they like it or not, they have to have interest in it because these are the two biggest men on the planet, fighters colliding together. So it's got to have some interest. It's interesting for me.
Can I confirm this definitely will go on his record on BoxRec as well, no matter what the result?
I'm sorry?
Will this go on his record, on his official fighting record on BoxRec?
I'm not sure all those things. I just know I'm here to train Tyson to get a sensational knockout, and hopefully move on, and so maybe somebody else will step up and want to fight him.
Good times ahead. And just a quick one, I get your opinion on the Usyk Dubois low blow. From your professional opinion, was it a low blow?
My professional opinion, from what I saw in the video, I would say yes, but it's a call for the referee at that point in time. There's different ways to go about making that call, and the referee felt that was his way about going about it. So a lot of times we see things on television, we can rewind it, play it back, and find a better angle. But when you're in there at that time, you don't obviously get the best angle at everything. So sometimes it's overplayed with the replay, and sometimes it's not. So from my view of it from television, it looked like it was a clean blow. From the referee's view of it, that's his decision he has to make. That's why I like getting knockouts. We don't have to worry about that stuff. Take everybody out of the equation.
Talking of knockouts, did that give you more confidence for the Usyk fight if and when it happens?
I'm sorry, say.
Did it give you more confidence for the Usyk fight if and when it happens?
No, I didn't see that fight either. I just knew it was a controversial low blow. I wasn't too much interested in it like that. I do enjoy golf.
I know you do. Last thing I'll ask you, Prince Naseem Hamed, obviously you followed his career. You told me some great stories about the times when you met him when he was young. Did you watch his son's debut on the USYK undercard?
I did not. Didn't watch that fight card, so different time zone, so I actually forgot about it.
Did you know that he fought?
I knew that he was fighting. I wasn't. So the thing is, I wasn't really knowing who else was fighting on that card. I just knew that the two heavyweights were fighting. I did know that Naseem's son was fighting. I didn't know exactly it was on that card.
Chief support.
Oh, he was the chief support. So how'd it go? Because I still don't know anything about it.
He got stopped. The away corners threw the towel in a minute into the fight way too early.
That's what I like to hear. Now I'm going to go look at it. See, now I'm excited. I got something to look forward to, something exciting, something that I know that I like. And yeah, it makes me happy.
I think the good part was that he had to deal with the occasion of walking out in front of 30,000 people, and he dealt with that good.
Yeah, I guess at some point in time, if you've been around someone as great as his father and you learn and the father's molded you into, certain situations, it makes it a lot easier. Speaking upon myself with Emmanuel put me in all kinds of different situations and talked to me about all these different situations, and that's why a lot of things don't bother me, and I'm pretty aware of what goes on in boxing and how to handle certain things without having to get rattled or be too excited. It's part of the sport, it's part of the business, and yeah, I'm happy to have been taught all those things to put me in a position where I'm at. Yeah, the same for Nas and his son.
Sugar Hill, it's always a pleasure speaking to you. I appreciate your time. Thank you.